Hello everyone, Wangel here, and welcome back to the Zheng Jiang campaign for Three Kingdoms. Now in the last episode we managed to complete our conquest of the Taiyuan Commandery by taking the iron mine down here to the south. After that, the game gave us an option. We can either try to become allied with Zheng Jiang, the king of Black Mountain to the north, or we can declare war on him, which is the option I decided to go with. So today's episode we're going to be starting the conquest of the Northern Commandery, which I believe is called Yanmen. Now again, butchering the pronunciation most likely, but you just have to grit and bear it, I'm afraid. But luckily for me, my army is near here, ready to march up. We are still getting supplies at the moment, and I believe that's what the little red thing is for. Yeah, your army has low supplies. So for the moment, I'm just going to allow them to pop here. And that should mean... yeah, we've used the blowout movement now. We can go after it next turn and not accidentally cross the border and end up not taking any supplies for the next turn, so we'll do that. Now, it was mentioned in the comments of the last episode as well that there is a thing we're supposed to be able to try and do here. If I click on here and I would do their portrait, I was told, or their name, we can actually find out a bit more about the character. Okay, so I knew about plus 20 instincts. I think I've seen this before anyway. Oh, minus 25% income from family estates. That's good to know. Alright, commends physical strength, admires zeal, respects decisiveness. Hell-bent on plunder, Zheng Jiang goes to unspeakable lengths to obtain her loot. Well, we're certainly going to go for that thematic theme for her character. What we got here? Liu Shen. You have to remember as well, these two managed to get along quite well in the previous episode. A number of events popped up which improved their relationship extremely well towards one another. So that's going to come in handy at some point. Liu Shen, like the archetypal scoundrel, this one is wayward and unprincipled in her actions. Quite interesting considering that she is a strategist.
What do you wish,
and then Yin Li. This person is a brilliant subversionist who has no qualms about undermining their enemies by any means necessary. Interesting. Okay. Well, in fact, do we have any new stuff to give our characters? Okay, you got the swords. We're not using the Zhan or the axe. Lieutenant's using the noble sword. What about... because he's already got a follower. What about you? Hang on. Here. Excuse me a moment. Alright, what's this? The artisan... we're leaving that for when we can actually get administrators. Trader. Plus 5% trade influence. Only if this character is a prime minister out. Okay. Luckily, Liu Shen is our faction heir. So we can actually give her this. And it gives her a new assignment as well of surplus markets. What does that do? Well, to tell me. Fine, well, we'll tell you what, we'll equip you anyway. And there we go, next turn, we'll be taking out the town. Now, we've got barely any money because we spent it all on infantry. So, there's not really much we can do this turn apart from that. What's this, though? Total strength. Oh, right, we're still in the middle of replenishing, aren't we? Wow, that's gonna take a little while to do, it seems, because of the military supply situation. Okay, we may have to be switching over our stance in a minute.
Serve yourself.
Hang on, where do I... I'm having a moment. There. Right, this is how we switch over stance, right. In campaign, does it increase replenishment? No, it does increase military supplies. Okay, that's good to know. Right, the last thing I wanted to do was just quickly check our diplomacy. I believe can we get another trade agreement? No, we cannot. Did I do the research for trade agreements? I thought I had. No, it's this one here. Foreign envoys. We haven't done it yet. We did this one, wasn't it? Okay, fair enough. I know now what I'm doing. Let's end the turn. And I wonder how long it's going to be until we actually fight Zheng Jiang. Ooh, you want a non-aggression pact? Whereabouts are you? Hanfu. You're right next to our commander here. But you want our artisan? No, I'm going to negotiate with you instead. I'm not going to give you that. That's the only thing you're willing to accept. Are you willing to give me some money instead? Request tributes. Let's make a payment. I think we're gonna have to give a yeah, we're gonna give a lot of money if we're gonna do this. In that case, we're gonna reject your proposal, I'm afraid.
As you prefer.
I would have preferred to have kept it, and took it, especially since he's gonna be right next to my iron mine. But we can't afford it, and I don't want to give up that auxiliary, even though we've got a little while to go before Han Sui has declared war on Don Min. Interesting. Consequential deals, war has been declared between these guys and them. Okay. Zheng Jiang has now declared war on Hanfu. The Great Divide. Your officials witnessed smoke rising from one of your villages when visiting it for a routine inspection. Assisting the garrison there to kill a small group of men armed with flaming torches. They then asked where the attackers came from. The garrison commander explained that the rioters were in fact locals, protesting one of your recent decrees. As your star rises, the divide between ruler and subjects is unavoidable. You will have to monitor public order more closely. Oh, right. We've been having some issues with public order because we're first conquering the place. And now, because of that, we've got -5 reserve capacity and diminished supplies. Bugger. We're actually losing some supplies now because of the climate as well. Okay, how's our public order situation looking anyway? -42. Ugh, how long is it going to take for our support to go up? 40 out of 100, so we've still got a little way to go before that's sorted out. And that's actually at the... Okay, that's the iron mine. Here should be okay. We'll just have to put up with it a little bit longer. And hopefully we can get it sorted out. In fact, we pop to assignments. Alright, you're actually improving food production at the moment. There's not much we can do about that. Construction complete large town. Okay. Small city. That's the one we need to do next if we want to upgrade this. What about this? 2,100 could allow us to do that, or we can try and... Well, we don't have really any money, so there's not much to worry about, to be honest. Alright, let's go in here now and attack the town. It looks like it's going to be a fairly easy battle for us. Yeah, decisive victory, low casualties. We'll just fight the thing for auto-resolve.
All shall hear of this.
There we go. Alright, let's have gained free infamy. Okay, so we could actually try and get more military supplies, more income, and we can get more infamy if we try and loot and occupy it. But it does lower the... To be fair, it lowers the settlement level. To be fair, okay, fair enough. And it lowers the population, but doesn't give it actually any public order penalties. Huh. Well, you know what, we're going to just loot and occupy it then. It lowers down the size of it, but that's okay. We can manage that. Oh, it does damage it. Okay, damage, what's this? Food trader. Plus 75 income, cheaper military buildings. We could upgrade it then to, what's that, requires reform. Food market or convert it to an irrigated farm. And that does give me more money. Okay, let's repair it for now. And all of a sudden, we basically spent most of the money we actually picked up. But we picked up more infamy, which is one of the main things. Food markets, -6. Yeah, we may be swapping out this food trader shortly. For now, though, we'll take advantage of the extra military supplies. We'll be up to full supplies then. And we'll have to push through the rest of the mountain. Let me just check. Okay, so the lumberyard here will be our next target. Okay, sure. 1 turn to 40 replenished. 7 turns. 7 turns. Okay, we'll just let them continue on their journey then. Right, can we give you assignments here? No, because we haven't got any more commanders. Can we buy any more commanders? Let's check the courts. So basically we've got multiple sentinels or vanguards. I would personally like to try and get my hand on a vanguard because these guys seem to be extremely good at actually fighting against units. So plus 9 morale when attacking. Okay, so if you're Prime Minister. What about you? An organized guerrilla force. Interested. We'll keep it in mind, but for now I'd rather have the extra money, because it might come in handy, you never know. So I'll leave that. What's this now? Oh, Lucien, you've upgraded. What can we give you? I already got that. We can get either precision, increasing armor-piercing damage for our ranged units for the whole army, and extra 10% firing range. Or that. I'm gonna go for precision. Might as well increase our firing capacity. Okay, that's fine. Right. Can you guys push forward into next turn? What's this? Mount Wutai. A collection of flat-top peaks, Wutai contains so many monasteries that pilgrims journey from beyond our borders seeking enlightenment. Oh wow, you can actually see them up here too. Now that's good attention to detail. Wow. And I do love the fact that the Fog of War just makes everything look like it's a sort of a drawing rather than actually like a drawing you would see on a map rather than actual terrain like what we see here. I like that little aesthetic. Okay, let's hit another end turn. There's not really much we can actually do in between these end turn phases. I mean, in terms of like, right, let's move. Ah, you're now moving up. His army, I admit, is a little bit more powerful than what I've got. We've just got a bunch more recruitment we need to do. So we'll keep an eye on him. You've instigated Yao Shao into a proxy war. Interesting. And what's this? Immovable. While we settle in the people, your attendant comes upon an issue and requests your judgment. A couple, living in the local area, has refused to move, claiming that this has been their home for generations. What do we do? If we had the gracious or charitable traits, we could leave them. Makes cheaper and more food, but increases public order. If we had cool or vengeful, we could choose this one. I like this. The fact that we have to have different traits, and you could, depending on your traits, depends on what options you have. Like, Kugon here, perhaps could have done it, but it looks like well, since he's not in command, he can't do this. Or can he? I'm not entirely sure. But we haven't got any option about to force him to move, so I'm going to have to pay some money. And we had our troops carry the cup and pull to the settlement site. Jesus Christ, we actually had to pick them up and move them. Okay, let's have a quick look at you guys. You are back at the settlement. Okay. We've got a bit of money. Military supplies are low. How's the garrison looking? Tower level 1, small town. What I'm hoping is that they're going to come and try and attack me at the town itself. That would be ideal, because then we can use the town defenses to help against them. And what's this? People merits. We've got more counters to choose from. Okay. Right, let's do some research. Let's see. Agricultural, we could go for that. Anything extra military supplies would be quite nice. Shaft mining for cheaper buildings, income from peasantry. Is there anything... No, not really. I was hoping to find something that may improve like public order and that in general, but it doesn't seem to be the case. We could go for private Can we not do private tutors? Required buildings. Oh, we need a county school. Right. Let's go for foreign envoys then, and hopefully we might be able to get our hands on a new trade agreement and make a bit more cash. So let's go diplomacy quick. Quick deal. Do we have any options? No, no one is willing to even consider a trade agreement with us. It might be that we might not be able to do one because of their own reasons. Kugon, what's up with you? You've got leveled up. This is the guy we currently got out on assignment, so let's have a look. Plus campaign movement, plus 1 available armies, consideration. Let's give you wisdom, I think for now. And then what else? Low general satisfaction. Well, there's not bloody much I can do about that. What are you unsatisfied about? Desires higher core position. We might be able to do that. Let's have a look. Promote. So we can actually increase the satisfaction for a number of turns. It means we're going to have to pay more for him. Yeah, we'll give him that. There we go. He's now a court noble, and that's knocked down a lot of my money to do that. I hope you bloody appreciate it, Kugan. Right. Okay, let's hit the end turn, and let's see what Shanyan is planning to do next. Okay.
I would ask this of you.
What does he want? He wants to trade the mine for 304 and to marry us with one of his characters. Wow, apparently that must be a very good guy if that's the case. But you know what? I don't think I'm going to accept it. I mean, I think he will get along with other characters, but yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Sorry. I'll cancel that. What about trade auxiliaries, food payments, trade territory? Can we not get a trade agreement? Your ongoing trade agreement. Oh, right, we've already got a trade agreement with you. Right. Well, we're going to reject your proposal. I'm sorry.
Couldn't agree.
Well, I'm not going to give you one of my own regions. I mean, this is my commandery, goddammit. My home commandery at that. Right.
A trade agreement
Ooh.
may be possible with this faction. As your trade power
For the
grows,
Tyrant's Empire, two former generals of Zheng Jiang's
more money from your
faction,
agreements.
Guao Si and Li Zhu, have rebelled in the capital, sowing further chaos within the Tyrant's faction. So now there's a civil war taking place between these in the Dongzhong territory with Dongming, it seems. Okay. Civil war is taking place. That might allow us then to get a trade agreement. Well, let's jump at that opportunity if we can double our income a bit more. No, we can't. Well, why tell me about that if I can't do that, game? Oh, what's that? Safe. You're not seen as an immediate strategic threat to any other faction, so we don't have any diplomatic penalties. Right, that's something handy to know. Now he's getting closer. Our army is still replenishing. It's going to take a number of turns before it gets up to full strength. There's not much we can do about that, though. And what's this? Lucian's got creative. Cheaper buildings across the faction. I'll take that.
The peasants.
Not that we can actually do anything about it right now, but it's a nice idea at least. Downgrade. We can get 1 coin back from downgrading the to a town. In that case, I'm not that concerned. Right. Any more diplomacy we can do in the meantime? Non-aggression pacts with anyone? Hanfu. Not too concerned about you. What about Hanfu? Are you willing to have a chat with us, maybe? Negotiate a deal. What do you want in return? You want 170... Am I reading that right? He wants 175 payment for 10 turns. And what's our difference in strength? Similar. Zhang Jiang... Hang on. Non-aggression pacts. Okay, I was just looking for more options. Where is... What about you? Apparently, Zhang Jiang has actually got more superior strength than me. Well, we're going to find out in the next battle, I guess.
Bring me a
As I said, I'm going to keep advantage of the town, and we're going to keep where we are. What's this? New capitals have been established. So now their lumberyard is now considered the capital. Okay. Well, if you insist on trying to fight me, then come and get
The
me.
enemy have encircled your settlement.
Apparently,
They
we're
are
going to have a
hoping to
decisive
weaken you
defeat.
before striking. You may want to send an army to help your defenders
Okay,
break
what
the
have we got
siege
here?
and prevent them from being starved into submission.
Alright, let me just check these characters. He's a champion, so he's good at facing enemy generals. We've got 2 vanguard troops then, which are better fighting in armies, but not so much thing. But we haven't really got much of a choice here. We need to fight this and win. So let's command the army ourselves and fight it out. Now luckily we should be able to try and be quite defensive here. We can use the towers in the settlement hopefully to our advantage and
Get to
kill
work.
off a few of them.
There's glory to be won.
We can chase down their other generals with Zheng Jiang, although obviously we're going to have to be a bit careful when it comes to facing Zhang Yang.
Long have I awaited this.
Really? This is going to be a tough fight. a very, very tough fight. But it needs to be done. We need to beat him in this fight. If we don't, then basically I think we might as well just give up the campaign at this point, or try and secure a peace treaty with him gaining his settlement back. I mean, we might get lucky and get that, but he might try and just take it all from us, and I'm not going to allow that. Not as the Bandit Queen herself, after all. Oof. If only had a couple more turns for us to try and get our public order back. Me and our garrison replenishment up a bit. No matter. No matter. What we need to do now is wait for the game to load up, and we'll see then what our chances are, what sort of map we're going to be fighting on. These two look serious anyway. Right, here we go, continue. Right, let's see how we're going to do this. So we've got multiple centres, and they've split the army up into two. What do we have over here? We've got lots of archers, spear guards, Black Mountain Marauders, G Militia, Saber Militia, Mounted Cavalry, and then over this side, Black Mountain Marauders, more Militia, Spear Guards, Archers, and more Horsemen with their generals. Okay. Alright, so how are we going to set this up? We've got a few units on each side, but there's no way that we're going to be able to hold them with what we got. We're going to have to try and do this a bit better. First of all, everyone's going to be on guard mode. We don't want my troops trying to run away and chase after enemies. Let's have 2 units of you here, I would say. Something like that. And we need at least 2 more there, maybe? Where can we put a blockade? Let's put one here, I guess. One more barricade. Put one here, maybe? Let's put one... No, let's put one here. How? Come on. I'm trying to put a barricade here, please. Right, it just takes a moment to activate. Gotcha. I was like clicking on it and why is it not activating? There we go. Right. So we ideally need some troops to cover this entranceway as well. Right. Okay, let's get you over here. Just because ideally I want him to be, if he has to try and fight him. Just in order to try and secure, hold the position a bit better. Alright, we've got Axemen here. Let's get Arch Militia, Axe Band. Spear Guards, you're going to form up across here. You guys are going to form back a little bit more. Like, something like that, I think. Likewise, you guys are just going to have to hold the position the best you can. You guys can form up over here, you guys be here. Right. It's going to be a hell of a tough fight. Some of you archers can come over this way as well. So I'll stick you here. Oh no, hang on. Crossbowmen. Let's stick you guys here then for now. Alright, strategists. Do I have any more archers lying around? Got you guys. Let's stick you here. Right. We're just going to try our best and see how we do, I guess. So let's start this off. We're going to slow things down a moment. Can we ask you to duel? We'll duel within 1 minute and 30 seconds. But at the moment they don't want to duel. Okay, that's fair enough. That's good to know. Right. That's probably not the most defensive position, but what I'm going to do, ask you guys to make your way over to here. And then let's grab you guys, quickly move you over here. You guys spread across here. And let me just see if we can make this work. Right. Didn't realize crossbowman, we still had you here.
Does your ambition know no limits?
Why? Should it?
Right. Doesn't want to duel. Ah, really? Hidden. Ah, that sucks. Neither of them want to try and fight me. Okay. Let's cancel that then. Let's just run around and see if we can engage them ourselves then, if they insist on not fighting us. Okay, let's come over here and then fight these. Oh no, hang on. Where are they? They're right there. Okay. Let's chase off the spearmen. You guys come over here and engage these. Axeman, see if you can get yourself involved and help out. Okay, slow things down again. Right, let's you guys to come around now and engage the enemies from the rear. Like so. Right, can you duel... Doesn't want to duel, but survive for 1 minute 21 seconds and gain respect. Okay, well there's not much I can do about that. Tenacity of Steel, you're just making it easier for everyone. Okay, tell you what, let's bring you over to the front here. You can debuff our characters then. Right, come back over here and see if you can engage their commanders. Okay, let's grab you 3. And we're going to ask you to come around here and attack these guys from the rear. Alright, crossbowmen, see if you can take some shots at their G-militia. And you guys take some shots at these. You've gone nice and close now. Let's debuff their entire force. Alright, Zheng Jiang, I need you to come down here and attack this unit, please. Come on, push through. Who's running away? Oh, that general's come off. Right. Let's pull you out of there. Let's have you come over here and attack these. Alright. Let's see if we can finish this off quickly. Okay. Alright. Slow things down a moment again. Alright, these guys are all starting to run away. That's good. That's what we want to see. But we want you two guys to finish them off, if possible. Okay, archers are now firing away. That's good. We'll grab you guys and focus you on coming over here now. Okay, these guys are wavering. You guys finish them off. You guys need to come in here and attack this unit. In particular, you guys finish off the spear guard. You guys see if you can take some shots into their rear for me, please. Right. What do we have going on here? You guys are wavering. That's not what I want to see. Okay. He's now routing. Can we finish off... Go and finish him off for me, please. Right. Okay, you need... Use your ability. Okay, we're wiping them out, slowly but surely. You really do need to finish them off, please. Liu Shen, let's have you try and make your way around here to try and help out a bit. Alright, how are we doing over here? Right, everyone is starting to run away now. Okay, let's see if we can have you engage this. Go against these. You guys fire on them. I think we basically lost this side of the map. Okay, we've killed one enemy general. Right. That's good. You guys finish these off. Zheng Jiang, you're gonna head over here now to try and help defend. You need to see if you can kill off their own champion. This guy here. Yes, I'm sure they may try. Okay. Focus on killing off him, please. Liu Shen, you're gonna stay there, because I don't want you to die. Right. Okay, we've broken this side. Now we need to make everyone come over here now to try and defend this flank. In fact, we've defeated most of their units over here. Alright, let me just double check.
Go on, keep up. I know you can do it.
If only wars were won with witty
Right,
words.
Bowman, take some shots against him. We've now eliminated these. You guys chase down the survivors, because otherwise we're going to run the risk then of them coming back, and I'd rather try and avoid that if possible. Okay, basically all you guys come over here and start firing at these enemy units. Right, you need to come and engage him. You need to come and engage him. Right. Let's just finish them off with our characters. You guys will get involved as well. Okay. Swing round. Attack. You come over here too. Right, these guys are all running away. That's good to see. Right, we just need to watch this duel between the rest of them now. Okay, can you use your ability? Okay, Lu Shen, whereabouts are you? Just gonna see if we can maybe debuff him with her ability to make it easier for Zheng Jiang to finish him off. Be cool though if we can actually pick up a trait for this. Right, so for example we do this now. That's going to lower his skills a bit. And we should be able to now finish off. Yeah, you come and finish him off. Come and attack. Okay, you finish him off. You're actually winning this pretty well. There we go. He's been killed. Well, he's fallen at least. And now victory is mine. Let's claim the victory. That was a heroic victory. That worked out extremely well for us. And the best thing is, I don't think we lost any full units. That's good. Most of the enemy force has been defeated. We killed 2 of their leaders, including their faction leader, which is very good going. They do have a few more survivors compared to us, but that's okay. I think we did fine. Now I wonder, because of how the game mechanics was regarding the possibility of capturing enemy characters, I wonder if we can use this to our advantage. Because in theory, this might mean we'll be able to, if we do have an option, we could even persuade them to join us, or perhaps be ransomed off and get some more money. That will work. Let's find out. There we go.
All shall hear of this.
Alright, managed to get a nice sum of money. Gain 3 infamy. Right. My people look to me as a leader. I cannot abandon them. Now we could just downright execute him. Or we can try and do it for 200. Ooh. Let's have a quick look. What about you? I'm fonder of my head than I am of my thing. Okay, let's have a good look. He's spiteful. Healthy. Reckless. I think we can use you. We'll employ you.
Ever upwards.
Now 200 is okay, but I think it's going to be more worthwhile to... Yeah, this guy's friends and family will hate you, more than likely, but we can't get him, so goodbye.
They chose their own fate.
Right, we can go for 6% replenishment, or we can go for 1,000 extra income. Let's go for the extra 1,000. There we go, we've now killed Zheng Jiang. He's now been executed. He no longer leads his own faction for obvious reasons, and all of a sudden, he's been succeeded now by Simi Shangan. New blood comes to new in a faction. Okay. And we can chase down the survivors, kill them off while they're still fairly weak. We got one more turn into the two units here come back, so we did kind of lose them. That's okay. Got a lot of money now. Right, first of all, I'm going to convert this over so we can start making some more farming, because at the moment our food supplies are not that good. Let's come and finish these guys off. Come on. What a weird way of going about this. Apparently we couldn't just attack them directly, and even now we can't attack them directly. How weird. Okay, well, what we're going to do in the meantime, we've got... Did we not have a new Yamen? Hang on, can we only do one assignment at a time? Looks like it. Damn. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So we now got Hua Long join up in the faction. Could potentially have him lead in an army as well at some point. But at the moment he seems fine. He's probably going to be reasonably satisfied by the fact we haven't killed him, when we had the perfectly good option to do so. We do need to look into getting you a spouse. I think it could be nice for her to start getting some children. And start, you know, increasing the faction court a bit better. What's the current mission? Oh, right, so now we have to defeat the Simi Shagan faction instead. Huh. I do like the fact that I took that into account, so it's no longer his for obvious reasons. What do we have? You guys were rivals. You two are now friends. These two are now friends. We now picked up a professional instructor. Ooh, that's going to be handy. Now succeeded. Counter developments. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, let's pop on to... Wrong one. Right.
Impossible.
You. Alright, let's pop onto your details. I'm going to give you that new follower, the professional instructor. Getting his army becomes fatigued much, much slower. Very, very useful. But we'll do that. End the turn. And I'll bring this episode to an end now, I think. So already we've done quite well today's episode. We managed to defeat one of the legendary warlords of the era, the king of Bandit, the Black Mountain, I should say. I keep wanting to say Bandit Mountain, that doesn't make any sense. But we've now dealt with him. We're going to now finish off the survivors now. Then you dare tell me that we can't run away. There we go, more delegated. And you're dead.
My legend grows.
There we go. So, what we're going to do next time? Well, we're going to push forward now to finish off the rest of the commandery that we've got here at the moment of Yan Men by going after the lumberyard. From here and then, we'll see what other territory they have and see about taking it. It looks like we're war down here, so this is the commandery of Shangzan. Sorry, Shangzhan. So we could potentially go after that as well, especially if we want to complete that mission. But we shall see. But this is all, of course, going to happen in the next episode. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you join me next time for more Three Kingdoms gameplay. But until then, take care, and goodbye for now.